Hey everybody, it's me, Chris. I'm back over here in the kitchen. Guys, I had a little microphone issue, so I had to switch to voice over here for part of this video. But today I'm going to show you how to make turkey roulade. And guys, I just posted my video on how to prep your Thanksgiving turkey, on how to break it down. You can see it here. I'll put the link to that video in the description for this one. And guys, let's get ready. I'm going to show you how to make turkey roulade. And guys, a couple things you need. I took a big piece of plastic. I doubled it up. I'm going to use that to pound out my turkey breast. So you're going to need that. The other thing you're going to need is a meat mallet so you can pound it out. And then the last thing you'll need is some butcher's twine. And cut yourself a nice long piece, longer than you need so that you don't run out of room. All right, guys, so you can see here I got my boneless turkey breast. And I still left some of the skin on. And just when I flip it over here, you can see I still have the tenderloin attached. You could cut it off if you want. I mean, that's completely up to you. It'll come right off, but I'm going to leave it there and roll it into my roulade. And now all I'm looking for is the fattest part of the breast. See how thick it is there? And I'm just going to make an incision there. I don't want to cut all the way through, but I'm going to fold that over and butterfly that open so I can get maximum surface area when I pound this out. All right, and all I do now is I take my doubled up plastic wrap, I get my meat mallet, and I want to use the flat side here. You don't want to use the spiked side because it's just too abrasive for poultry, either chicken or turkey. Always use that flat side. And I'm just going to pound this out into a nice even layer. I don't want to go too thin. You don't want it to break apart, but I want to try and give myself a nice big surface area and just make sure it's nice and even. All right, so now I'm going to come in and look, you can see how nice and even this breast is. Now I'm going to make my first roulade. And for this one, I'm using stuffing. And guys, go check out my video on my Thanksgiving stuffing. I promise you're going to absolutely love it. Take a look at how delicious this looks. So this is cooled from the refrigerator. And I'm just going to grab it and start pressing it into the breast. And I want to just spread it out into a nice even layer. And you do this to taste. You can put as little or as much as you want. It's completely up to you. All right, so I got a nice layer of stuffing. Now take that tenderloin side and fold it over. And take the other side that you butterflied and fold that over. And now look, you just close this up like a book. All right, and flip it over. And look what you got. You got a beautiful stuffed turkey breast, a turkey roulade. Look how nice this looks, guys. Just perfect. All right, guys, now we got to tie this thing up. And look what I do. So I hold the long piece in my right hand and the shorter end in my left. Go under the back part and come up. And then you're going to do a double knot here. Go under once, under twice, and then cinch that closed. All right. And now what you're going to do is you're going to tie the rest of this. And watch how I do this, guys, all in one piece. Just hold this string with your right hand and then come around, reach around it with your left and turn it around and you've got a loop there. You see that? Now you put it under the front part and drag it back to where you want it. And all you got to do is take that long end and pull on it and watch this. So just cinch it closed and that's my second knot. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Once again, reach around, get that little loop, go underneath, pull it up, and cinch it closed, and then I'll do it one more time. And if you don't want to do this, you could also just cut individual pieces and tie them. But once I get towards the end, guys, watch this. I'm going to go on the front of the breast here. I'm going to go under and bring it back to where I started. And I'm going to cinch this whole thing closed with another double knot. Watch this. Just right at the back there. Once and then twice. All right, and then this should be good. I'll take my knife here, just give it a little trim. And this is ready to go. All right, guys, now for my second breast, I'm going to do this one a little different. So watch how I flavor this. I'm just going to take a little bit of fresh thyme and just sprinkle it over the top. And then I'm going to add some fresh lemon zest. I'm going to season this with some kosher salt and some freshly ground black pepper. And just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil for the inside. Remember, turkey breast is very lean, so you need the extra fat in there. All right, now I'm going to fold this up, and I'm just going to tie it up the same way we did the first one. All right, guys, so my turkey roulades are ready. I got them on a baking sheet here. Look how good they look. Now, you're definitely going to want to season the outside of these, so I'm going to season these with some kosher salt and some fresh cracked black pepper, of course, and then a nice drizzle of extra virgin olive oil on the outside. And guys, I just use my hands here just to rub in the seasoning and the oil. I want to make sure that both of these turkey breasts are evenly coated. All right, guys, so I'm going to bake these at 325, a little bit lower temp to keep them nice and moist. I'm using a wireless thermometer here, but guys, there's no time on chicken or turkey. It's got to get to 165, so I'll probably pull these at 160, and I put the thermometer in the one without the stuffing first because it'll cook quicker. All right, guys, and this is what it looks like. You see I took the one without the stuffing out a little earlier. It took the one with the stuffing about 10 more minutes to cook. And I think it was about an hour and 20 minutes at 325, but everybody's oven is going to vary. I'm going to let these rest, and I'll show you what they look like. We'll cut into them. All right, guys, and these are ready to cut into. I let them rest for about 15 minutes, but I just want to show you, I'm going to go right in the center and show you the temperature. And you always want to make sure you get to 165, so that's just about perfect. All right, guys, so I'm going to do the one without stuffing first. And what you want to do is just take that string off to begin. All right, and this is ready to slice, so I'm going to start. And by the way, guys, I always use a serrated bread knife for large pieces of meat like this. It just works really well. So let me cut it in half first. I want to show you the inside. All right, and that's what it looks like. Just a little bit of light seasoning in there. And you can see it's still nice and juicy. And then you just cut this however you like it. And this would be great for sandwiches. All right, I'll put this on my platter and I'll show you the one with stuffing. All right, guys, and this is the one with the stuffing in it. I'm gonna do the same thing. Just start by cutting off the string. Again, I'm just gonna cut this in half. I'll show you what it looks like in the middle. And your stuffing, you can see in there. Perfectly cooked. Guys, and this is what it looks like on the platter. Sliced nicely. Got the skin on there if anybody wants it. And this looks great. And I love turkey like this, completely boneless. I think I see those pan drippings. You don't want to get rid of that. So just come over here and just go right over the top. You don't want to lose all that flavor. And this is ready for the Thanksgiving table. This is my turkey roulade. All right, so that's it, guys. That's how you make delicious turkey roulade. The great thing about this is if you don't want to get a whole turkey and break it down, you can just buy the breast, make it really, really easy. And let me tell you something, it's absolutely delicious. You're really going to take your Thanksgiving turkey to another level if you make this preparation. And I hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you don't miss out on my future videos. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.